what's your daily training schedule?
Well,
I'm asking this because some of us think we work very hard.
uh, morning, I start my sessions at 7:30 until 9:30, 10. And then I come back home and I rest for a bit and I do my gym sessions from 11 to 1:30, and I have lunch and then rest for a bit, and then again in the evening from 3:34 until 6 o'clock. So that's again on court session, and then I come back home. So that's my daily program.
And this is 5 times a week or 6 times a week?
6 times a week, and then Sunday I take off, or sometimes I just travel, so I compensate here and there. So
You know, I once asked Nagi, what does he do in his off time? And he says, what's off time? So I'm going to ask you the same question. Don't tell me what's off time. So what do you do in your off time?
uh, well, most of the times I keep traveling a lot because we have tournaments every month, so we are out almost like 15 days in a month or 20 days in a month. So when I come back home, just a day or two, we just take a break. So that would be like just stay at home, spend time with family. And I have a dog, I have a pet, so
You
I
get up late when you're the 2 days that you get uh, once in a lifetime. Do you get up late? Or you still get up at the same time? It's your clock that wakes you up at
No,
time.
I get up late, but sometimes I keep traveling, so I had to take morning flights. I don't have a choice. So I would say it's like a same routine time. In fact, sometimes I need to get up, wake up early. So it's like I'm used to it now. So yeah.
And your lab helps to pacify you. You play with him a lot. And
Yeah. I make sure I give him some time. I play with him.
he was
So
your choice or the family's choice? You selected him.
we wanted a dog, but my mom doesn't really.
Care for it. All moms. No mom cares. You'll get the dog and you'll go play tournament, and I'm the one who's going to be looking after him.
Yeah,
She said
that's
that to
all.
you several times, hasn't she?
That's always there. But somehow I've convinced her, and we got a dog, and his name is Rio. So we named him as Rio.
Okay. Uh, you're a foodie.
Yeah.
What's your favorite dishes? If you were supposed to, if I took you out to dinner, or let's say the other way around, if you took me out to dinner today, or what would you order other
Um,
than the keema that you've already
yeah.
told me?
I like Chinese,
Okay.
Italian, and Thai. So
Your new coach is a Korean.
yeah.
Have you made him try out the Andhra delicacies?
Yeah, I have. Of course,
Did he
biryani
sweat it out?
yes, he
He
is.
did. Did he break into a sweat eating all those spices?
Yes, he did.
He did. All right. That wasn't very kind of you, is it? Have you picked up any Korean food?
Yeah, I've tried few, but
Didn't like it.
I liked it because
Okay.
when we travel abroad, sometimes when we don't have a choice, I make sure I try, all the specialty foods or whatever is special in that particular country. So I'm not like, I don't feel anything. I mean, a couple of people have trouble in eating, different food, but for me, I'm lucky enough to get used to all
You
of
like
that.
to try out all kinds of food.
Yeah, I like to try.
And I believe chocolate milkshakes, and your father doesn't like you having them, and you got to get him to move off and quietly have the milkshake while he's not looking at you. What's that
Well,
story?
yeah, I like junk food. I need to be honest about that. I like junk food, but once in a while is okay. When you win or when you're celebrating is fine. But even then, he's like, see, your
Let it not become a habit.
yeah, you need to check your weight tomorrow, or
All
you need
right.
to keep an eye on that. But of course, my trainer is always there to keep looking. But otherwise. It's very important to look after your diet and to make sure you're not putting on weight, because it doesn't really help when you're playing, and when you're playing on court, because that slows down your body. So it's very important that you keep an eye on what you're eating and what needs to be done, because as an athlete and being at this level, be playing badminton, I think it's very important to make sure that you're in the right guidance
Physique
and physique. Yeah.
Well, not many in the audience would know that PV Sindhu is amongst the top 7 sportswomen in the world so far as endorsements is concerned. And uh, of course, Serena Williams is way, way high, and I'm sure you'll catch up with her.
I hope one day.
I hope, she says. And in India, she's second only to Virat Kohli in the total endorsements that she has. Now, that is something you people didn't know. And I don't want to make a snide remark. It's very possible that she'll overtake him with what's going on. So, well, you know, you when you make these endorsements, do you actually look at what you are endorsing, or somebody tells you this is the shot and you got to do that?
I mean, of course, they tell me, but obviously, I also need to be comfortable in what I'm doing. So, obviously, when he tells me, I'm going to ask him, and there's a explanation behind that. And of course, if I like it, then I do it.
So, no alcohol, no junk food, no this. You have a list where you're not going to endorse certain kind of.
Well, nothing like that,
Nothing like
because I think as an athlete, everything is connected to some or the other brand. So, yeah, we just see and what are the pros and cons, and that's how we.
You must have seen shuttlecocks being made and badminton rackets being made. The Leaning would have taken you to their factory to show you how things are done. The town that I come from, Sindhu, Meerut, we make world-class cricket bats, cricket balls. The Commonwealth Games table tennis tables were made in Meerut, and the FIFA footballs for the trial matches were made in Meerut. The discus and the shot put were made in Meerut. So, we have a bit of a history. Can I have the first clip, please? I want to show you a clip. Yes, please play. Well, this is what automatic shuttlecock making you might have seen. And, it's fast and furious. But in Meerut, we do it by hand. And the feathers are cleaned by hand. These are not duck feathers. These are hen feathers. And this gentleman who's doing this, he's been making shuttlecocks for 40 years. He's the oldest person who's making shuttlecocks. And you can see how he puts each feather where it needs to be. And then he straightens up each feather by hand. They are going to tie them up. And then they put this glue so that the feathers stay together. They are doing it all that. And this gentleman is actually in very chaste Hindi or Meerut style. He is wishing you the best of luck for Paris, even though you're never going to be playing with these shuttles. But they make about 150 shuttles a day. Can I have the second clip, please? No, the second one, please. The next one. Now, these are badminton rackets, which you would have seen how they are made. These are automatic machines, carbon fiber and the works. And you don't even see a human being doing them. And I'm going to show you how we do that in Meerut. Meerut makes a lot of badminton rackets. And we do them by hand. Have a look at this. So he bends it to the right size. He clamps them up together. Then they paint them by hand. And you see the handles are put in position. And somebody is doing the grips. And finally, they are these huge, and they're all going to be sold. And ultimately, the ladies are going to pack them. Now, each one of these people I went to, the audio didn't play, said, every time you win a medal, we benefit from it. Our sales double. So it's not just Sindhu doing it for herself. These people look up to the medal that you win because that's what the gentleman was saying. Go get the gold at Paris because we are going to benefit from that. And we'll show you in the later clip, and again the audio may not play. They said, Madam, जब आपके गले में गोल्ड होता है और जब भारत का तिरंगा झंडा लगा रहता है तो हम सबकी जीत होती है. You know, that's the kind of emotion. And believe me, people are watching sports now. So that's really something.
Yeah, I think, sorry, but yeah, I mean, every time I go to any country, I mean, there are Indians there and there are a lot of people supporting me and cheering me. Of course, I know, like, with so much support and with so much love, they come and they watch me play and they want me to win. I think, especially after the 2016 Olympics, after getting silver, when I came back to India, the reception that I've received was amazing. I mean, I didn't have words because, I mean, each one of them were telling me that you have no idea how it was here. And, from the airport until that was almost like so many kilometers. And from the airport until Gachibowli, there were my hoardings and people were holding my pictures and flowers, from the college students until old people, until small young students. I think everybody was standing, and that, like, touched
Makes you
my
feel
heart.
proud and
Yeah,
humble
because
both
I
at the
mean,
same time.
the support and love, and imagine they've been standing there for so long. I mean, that shows how much love they have towards me. And of
Quite
course,
right.
I'm very thankful and very happy. And I don't know, I don't have a perfect word for that, because I'm very, very happy that, I think, with their blessings, I'm here, and their
That
support.
40, that old man who was making shuttlecocks, when he learned that I'm going to be talking with Sindhu, he says, Sindhu madam se, साहब ये डब्बा ले जाइए. He gave me a blank box with shuttles made by him. इस पे उनके दस्तखत करवा लाइएगा. And she actually signed, and I'm going to go back and give it to him. That old man's going to relish that for a long, long time.